Hey, what's going on YouTube? Parrish Plays here. I got a real exciting one for you today. I got all of these PSA cards. We got 56 card submission here, and we're going to get right into it. I sent all of these in at the $15 value tier, and they came back pretty quick. I sent them in October 13th. Here it is November 30th, and they're already back to me. So we're going to start off with two bangers here, and these cards actually overtake the Umbreon as the most expensive card in my collection now. So I sent in 3 of these. 2 of them were lucky enough to get the 10. This one I'll show you in a second, but I'm so happy these 2 of them got a 10 because I will sell one now that they're going crazy, keep one in my collection for a long time, and then figure out what to do with this third one. I sent in 3 hoping to get at least 110, so really happy to get this 2 out of 3. And as you see, this one got a 4. If you can kind of see it up there, that top right has a real bad crease in it, and you can see it again under the light a little bit better. But you know, I kind of saw the crease was there, but you always got to take your shot, especially with promos like that. It doesn't hurt to send it in. So these were actually, I got upcharged on these 2 because they're over $200, so they upcharged me to $19 per card, but still amazing to get those in a 10. Super happy with that. And then this next one here, Yokohama Pikachu. This one is just amazing. I mean, look at that stamp right down there. You can see it a little bit better right here. World Championships 2023 in Yokohama, Japan. The first time it had been in Japan. So this card is going to be, you know, real special to have in your collection. I FOMO'd on this hard, bought it real early, paid way too much for it. So super happy that this got a 10 because this will stay in my collection for a while. I was debating if I wanted to, you know, make a play of it, try to sell it, but certainly now that I have the card, now that it's in a 10, this card's going to stay with me for a while. This card just looks so sweet. I mean, it just pops off the page. So awesome to have that card. Cool piece of Pokemon history there. The next ones it's a set of 9. Shout out to Dan, Catch 'em All Collectibles. I had to take my shot and get a participation trophy here. These PSA 10s for the Unagabas. We got them all. We got Eevee, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Espeon, the big one, Umbreon. For some reason, this one's worth 80 when the others are worth 20. You know, people love their Umbreon, Leafeon, Glaceon, and Sylveon. So again, happy to hit all the 10s on these. Again, I FOMO'd on these. I'm not particularly in love with them. I mean, they're pretty cool. I like the evolutions. I kind of like the artwork. You know, it's basic. These would look amazing displayed all together, but again, it's 9 PSA cards. They're kind of hard to display. So if I had infinite room, you know, a gaming room that was infinitely larger than this one, I would display them somewhere. But without that display, not sure what I'm going to do. But happy they all came back as a 10. You know, I'm happy they didn't give me one random 9 in there to ruin the set. That would have been, you know, not the greatest. But the one where they did ruin my 9, or they did ruin my 10 streak, was this Pikachu here. This came back, another Unagaba. This came back a 5. So I must have missed some crease somewhere, and I haven't even looked it over real well in the sunlight here to see where I might have missed that, because it looked pretty good when I sent it in, but you know, a crease will bring it down to 6, and then some other scratch somewhere will just bring it down to a 5. So must have missed that one, but happy that it was the Pikachu and not one of the evolutions, just so that I can have the full set of evolutions in the 10. The next one, sticking with this promo theme, is this Charizard from the Ultra Premium Collection. I've sent 6 of the cards from the Ultra Premium Collection and haven't hit any 10s. And this one, you know, I opened another one, and this one was so clean. I'm like, if this one doesn't get a 10, I'm done sending Charizards forever. Because this one was super clean. I figured it must hit a 10, and it finally did. Which is great, because it's the best one of the Ultra Premium Collection, in my opinion. My favorite card, so happy to have this one in a 10. Even if I will probably never hit the other ones in a 10. Another promo card. This is the GameStop promo Umbreon that they released with Obsidian Flames pre-release. And this one, it was kind of weird. It was hard to get. It came in, I think, like 2 weeks late to GameStop, so I was calling around trying to find it. Finally got one. Looked pretty well centered. Got the 10. I've got another one that I didn't send in, so I will probably keep that one and end up selling this one to kind of recoup some of the costs of this submission. Like I said, $15 each. It all adds up, so I've got to sell something off to kind of keep it. And, you know, I love GameStop, love GME, love Umbreon, but in a 10, this is, you know, going to be pretty expensive, so I should really sell it while I can. So that one will probably go to my eBay. Another promo, this is the Squirtle Pokemon Center exclusive. This is one you got for pre-ordering the Mew Ultimate Premium Collection for 151. Really cool card, except that it's just, it's just the standard Squirtle card, except it's got the Pokemon Center stamp. So again, I don't know what to do with this one. I mean, I think it's a cool card. It's pretty unique, but I don't know how much value it's going to hold, throughout the years. Are people really going to want this card just because of the stamp? Not sure, but a cool card to have nonetheless. Keeping with the theme of the Pokemon Center stamp, we got 2 of these. I buy 2 Pokemon Center ETBs each set release, and me and my wife both open 1 each. And then with the promo cards, I send in 2, usually with the thought that I will sell 1 and hold 1. So here are my 151s, Snorlax, got a 10 and a 9. And Pokemon Center killing it with the promos because they got Snorlax here, Charmander here, which these got 8 and 9, which I would have preferred to have a 10 on this, but Snorlax is cool. And so they've got Snorlax, Charmander, and then the Pikachu for the 3 most recent ETBs. And it's just amazing. I love these promo cards. They look so nice. I like the Pokemon Center stamp. All 3 of these cards are awesome promos, and I love that they are now adding the promo cards to the ETB as just a little bit extra, because sometimes you open an ETB, kind of get burned, you only get 1 or 2 pulls, but at least now you can come away with the promo card and it's a little bit better. So finally hit the Celebrations trio in a 10. I've been trying to get these guys in a 10 for a while now. I think I have 2 or 3 of each of these in a 9, and I just could never hit the 10, which is weird because, again, this is another Catch 'em All Collectibles participation trophy. His favorite play is the Charizard in a 10 because it grades so easily, but I couldn't hit it for some reason. So finally, in one submission, finally got all these in a 10. So I'm super happy about that because I will be holding these because I really wanted these. I love Celebrations. Obviously love these cards as a kid. I have them right over there. You can see them hanging up on the top right there. So happy to have these in a 10. Finally. Tried forever. And then here are some more Celebration cards. These, Walmart had those boxes, the Sylveon and Dark Charizard boxes. They were out recently, so I bought a whole bunch of them, ripped way too much Celebrations, but was having a blast. I opened all of these as well from those packs. Opened these, and then again, because Celebrations grade so easily, we would send those in to try to... I'll probably end up selling those. I might keep 1 just because it's a cool nostalgic piece. Again, I sent everything I pulled. Venusaur I knew was off-centered, but got a 9. You got to take your shots sometimes. When it's 9 and 10, especially at PSA, it can really go either way. Shiny Magikarp was the same thing. It was thick on top, but I figured take my shot. So got a 9, okay with that. And then we get into Crown Zenith, and this is one that I pulled myself, one of the big cards at Crown Zenith. I absolutely love this card. Love that Charizard up there. He's my boy. But awesome fight scene. I mean, this card is just absolutely amazing. So happy to have the memory of pulling this, and then to get it back as a 10, just awesome. There were like 5 or 6 cards in the submission. I really wanted to get 10s, and it seemed like I hit all of them, except that 1-4 from Pikachu with a gray felt hat. But this submission went way better than I've ever experienced with a PSA submission before. Here's the Giratina. I pulled this as well from Crown Zenith. I opened way too much Crown Zenith, so you'll see a lot of Crown Zenith in here because I just opened a ton of it, but this card just looks so amazing. I mean, that shine on that thing looks so cool. It's not as good as the Japanese. Japanese looks great, but so happy to have this in a 10, especially because I pulled it myself. I have that memory. So this one I probably will end up keeping. Even though it's a 10, even though it's expensive, I'll probably end up keeping this. This one I bought off TCG Player, and actually I can get the rest of these. All 3 of these I bought off TCG Player. Did not pull any of these myself, and we got the 10, 9, and the 8. So we got a whole little collection here, 1 grade of each. And again, it's so tough when you're buying off TCG Player. Even ones like this that look pretty well centered, there could be a scratch somewhere that you just don't see. So it's kind of hard to pre-grade those, but happy to have all the gold cards of Crown Zenith. That's kind of the theme. I've now completed Crown Zenith, so usually I send off the 5 top cards from a set. I complete it in binder form and then send off the top 5 at PSA just to keep those safe, kind of separate. If something happens to the binder, at least I'll have these cards to keep safe. So more Crown Zenith. I just absolutely love this Pikachu card. It's one of my favorites. I actually just bought a whole bunch of these from TCG Player's Black Friday sale where you get some promotional credit back. So I bought a whole bunch of these cards. Crown Zenith, you know, is going through their, hopefully, well, you say hopefully, probably their final print run right now with ETBs and everything. So tons of people are ripping these. Singles are going to be cheap. Now's the time to buy singles, in my opinion. Not financial advice, but I'm picking them up myself. Going to be grading some of them, keeping some of them, but this one hit a 10. Super happy about that. Love this card. Crown Zenith, still the GOAT. And then these, just a whole bunch more Crown Zenith cards. Pulled this one myself. Leafeon V-Star. Beautiful card. Not too much to say. I'd probably sell that one just because it's a 10. These two got the legendary dogs to try to round off the set. I have an Entei and a 10, so I sent these hoping to get 10s as well to sell them as a set, but unfortunately never works like that, does it? Bought these off TCG Player. Again, 9s and 8s. 9 and 10, you're about a coin flip. 8, there must be something on here that I missed, some scratch or something. So it happens, it's part of the game, but like I said, overall the submission went amazing. So Radiant Charizard, another one I just pulled. Charizard sell well, so this will go up on the eBay to kind of help recoup some costs. Love that Charizard though. And then this is what I was talking about. I've completed Scarlet Violet, so what do I do with the top 4 cards of the set, because this set is criminally undervalued. Sent the 4 in to be graded, got hit 3 10s, and then a Rogue 8 down there. But Miriam looks beautiful in person, and I might actually, now that I have these, because Scarlet Violet singles are so cheap, I might sell off these 10s and just buy them raw again, because like I said, I have them in a binder right now, so it kind of goes well together, having them as a binder set. So I might go ahead and do that and just pick them up as singles again. But we'll kind of see. It feels nice to have them in binders or in slabs, and they look so nice. Again, if I had infinite space to display all these, they would just be displayed all around the room, but kind of hard to do that. But beautiful cards there. Scarlet Violet, I think underrated as a set, and I think everyone's sleeping on it. I think it's great. And then we're off to 151. You'll see the theme here is I kind of got beat up on my 151 pulls. I've opened a ton of 151 recently, and so I had, you know, a bunch of extras. Almost all of these will be 151, and I didn't get as many 10s as I thought I would. I started off here with the Mew from the Ultra Premium Collection. I did get a 10 on this, which is great to hit a promo card, because, you know, you never know how those are going to turn out, but this one turned out great. They did a good job of keeping these. You know, there's the extra pocket up top for the 3 promo cards. So they did a good job of kind of protecting them a little bit more than they did with the Charizard, where they were all 3 in the one sleeve and then just thrown in the box. So I think that helped a little bit. Quality control on these is probably a little bit better. So pretty cool to see Pokemon kind of learning from, you know, what they had done. Zapdos here, another big one. This is actually my chase of the set, you know, behind Charizard, just because he's a Charizard. But I think this card has the best artwork, in my opinion. I love the 3 birds, love the look of this, the blues, the greens. I mean, this card just looks so cool. So crazy happy to have this one in a 10. And another one I should sell, but it's hard to get rid of because it's just such a cool card. And I, you know, remember pulled it myself, but I know prices are going to come down. I know 151's the new hotness, so I should sell it now, but this one's tough to get rid of. This one is such a cool card. Absolutely love that card. This one, shout out to Danny Phantom. He pulled this one for me when 151 first released. I opened a box break with him. And if you don't know, if you open enough packs and he doesn't think you got enough hits, he opens what he calls fail packs. And he opened 3 fail packs of 151 for me after my 10 original packs didn't hit enough. And he got this Blastoise for me. So, got a 9. Again, 9, 10s, coin flips. Can't win them all. Obviously wish this was a 10 because I want the starter line secret illustration rares in a 10, so I'll eventually be either grading more or buying a 10. Probably grading more, but awesome card nonetheless. I mean, this card just looks sweet too. Definitely love all the starters. Here's another Zapdos. This one got an 8. Not sure. Again, must be some sort of scratch somewhere that I missed because it looked pretty decently centered. I mean, kind of off, but not as much to downgrade to an 8. And then here we got Erica's Invitation, another 9. Again, that's going to be the theme for the rest of them. We got a lot of 9s. So I opened this one actually on YouTube here. You can find this one. One of my, I think, booster bundles or UPCs. I don't remember which opening it was, but I got that Erica. Mew here in an 8. Gold Mew, beautiful card. Again, not sure why I got an 8. Looked good. Pulled it myself. Yeah. I think my grader, the first half, was doing great. He loved me. He had a good day. And then either he went to lunch and had a bad lunch, or I got a new grader in the second half, gave me all 9s and 151. But it could also be print quality. And I mean, print quality on 151 is notoriously bad. I know people are saying that, and I guess I can kind of show that here, that print quality on 151 is just not great. Most of my cards, actually all of these were pulled myself, and so except the one from Danny, and to have that kind of 9 to 10 rate is not typical with modern stuff. You saw Crown Zenith, how well those graded. Even Scarlet and Violet, I got 75%. So maybe it's just 151, tough print quality. Another one, this is a UPC, got an 8. Again, a little bit off-centered, but not sure why I got an 8. But this is, you know, a $2 card. I slab it, it goes down to an 8. It's probably now a $1 card. But it is what it is. And then these two Charizards, again, whiffed on both these. This one was a cool story. Well, my wife and I went to Epcot, Japan. They sell Pokemon cards there at the store, so I bought a pack of Pokemon. We bought 2 packs of Obsidian Flames, and one of them had this Charizard in it. Thought for sure it hit a 10, and I was, you know, excited to keep that up. I will keep this one forever, but I was hoping it would be a 10, just because of the memory associated with it, but it is a little bit off-center. And then this one got a 6. You can see, I don't know if you can see it well on camera, but there is a little dent up there in the top. If you watch this on my Twitch where I showed it live, you can see it pretty clearly. And I don't know if I did that or PSA did that, but it doesn't really matter. I'll probably just end up cracking this, putting it back in the binder, to kind of keep all the Charizards together. But that's all I got. Thank you guys for sticking around watching. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe if you like this kind of content. I got a lot more coming, especially around the holidays. It's just a fun time to be in the Pokemon space. Hoping to kind of get into more PSA grading. I want to start sending more to sell, kind of get my eBay store up and running, kind of do those plays. But we'll see how it goes. So stick around. Leave me a comment if you liked this video. I tried to add prices on it. Let me know if you like that or not. I'll leave this over here on the side. It shows how much I paid for them, how much I paid for the grading, and then how much they were after the grading to show, you know, was it worth it? In my opinion, it is. It's a good way to build up your collection dollars, but I know it's a lot of money up front. So a lot of people can't do that. So I feel very lucky, very privileged to be able to do this. And that's kind of why I'm sharing it here with you guys. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, leave a comment if you liked it, leave a like, subscribe if you like this content, and I will catch you guys on the next one. See ya.